Head nine, seek.
Hey, how you doing? Y'all call me in the midst of telling my daughter to shut up because I'm on the podcast now. And I'd like to welcome you all into the Chicago Clubhouse Podcast, where we think we know everything. Honestly, we don't know shit. Today, we will have a special guest. Hopefully, he's going to be coming on and joining us and talking some Bears football. Bears lost their preseason game. I think it was 27-9 to the Cincinnati Bengals. Sorry, my throat's a little dry. Had us something to drink. The Chicago Clubhouse Podcast is brought to you by Ice Mountain. Refreshing. Straight from the mountains of, I don't know where they get them from, Aspen, whatever. I don't know where they get this water from. At least that's where they said they get it from. But back to what I was saying. The Chicago Bears lost their preseason game 27-9 to the Cincinnati Bengals. A lot of people are going crazy right now, talking about, oh, we don't have this, we don't have that, overreactions from the local media, a couple guys that I will call out overreacting. Sometimes you guys just need to sit back and relax. I'm beginning to think that you guys don't really know nothing about football. First of all, every year is different. People worried about the Bears' defense. The defense will be okay if they stay healthy. Yes, they're having a problem with staying healthy, but if healthy, it's going to be better than it was last year. Relax. All I hear is, oh, we're going to score 50 points a game because the defense won't be able to stop anybody. They're going to be just like they was last year. You do know last year that the Chicago Bears were one of the most banged up defenses in the NFL last year. Hence why their defense was so bad. Not to say that they had great players either, but they did contribute to a reason why the defense was so bad. We could talk about the Sox and the Cubs. Baseball still in season. Sox have a 2.5 game lead in the Central. But they've been struggling offensively. Offensively, they have been struggling. And the pitching's been looking bad. I don't know. Are they getting tired? This is the home stretch. Are they tired? Will they make it to the playoffs? We'll talk about that. That and more on the Chicago Clubhouse Podcast. Hey, Crook, hit it!
You are now rocking with the Chicago Clubhouse Podcast, where they think they know everything. But honestly, they don't know shit.
These summer league games and they tell you about these new up-and-coming coaches.
I think we should get rid of every motherfucking owner in Chicago.
Enzo and Caruso both been there around the corner like your defensive generals.
But they need to get that strong safety who's not scared to hit somebody.
They really don't know shit.
Oh, yeah, we really don't know shit. Like I said, welcome once again. Remember to like and subscribe to the Chicago Clubhouse Podcast. If you like what you're hearing and want to come on and talk about whatever sports that you want to sit up there and talk about, whether it be the Sox, the Cubs, Bears, Bulls, Blackhawks, Fire, Sky, it doesn't matter. Come on, this is one of the podcasts where we actually invite our people down in the comment section to come on and voice their opinions, and we can put some faces to those words that we see typed. Now, a lot of people are camera shy, so they really don't come on like that. I have a lot to talk about as far as when they're on the computer and typing on the keyboard, but outside of that, not so much. Bear down to everybody that's in the chat. Hopefully the chat will be lit tonight. So we're going to probably talk mostly about the Bears because they have one more preseason game coming up against the Tennessee Titans. Excuse me. I think they have a joint practice. It's either probably, I believe that it is Thursday against the Tennessee Titans. There's still some unresolved issues that they're having at the left tackle, defensive end, the secondary, just to name a few positions that got people worried right now. I'm not worried. Like I said, the season hasn't started. Players are going to be back, even though Darnell Wright did have an injury today, but they said it shouldn't be that serious. He walked off on his own power. I think it was the same elbow that he hurt last year. So hopefully he'll be all right. I think somebody else may have gotten hurt today. I don't think it was too serious as well. Cuts are coming up. Who you think is going to make it? Who's going to make it and who's not going to make it? 53-man roster is coming up real soon. So we're going to get a good idea about who's going to make this roster. Also, Javon Dexter was pulled out of practice from reports saying that he didn't seem like he was hurt or anything. He was just pulled. Then later comes out that, the Bears are engaging trade interest into Javon Dexter, the big 6'6" DT from Florida that has 13.5 sacks with the Bears. We do know that this is a contract year coming up for the young man. We don't know if the Bears want to pay him or not. They feel that he's worth that money. So we're going to be talking about that as well. So without further ado, enough of me rambling. I've rambled long enough. Let's start bringing in the Dream Team. First up is my man that know all the stats from the 80s, the 90s, and the 2000s. My man, JB.
So, yeah.
What up, brother?
Nothing much, man. Just going through some things, filtering some of the things you said. I personally feel, real quick, I feel like you don't have to worry, but I do feel there are some things that are some causes for some concerns that we saw, especially at that left tackle position. That was bad. Caleb did not look good, 2 of 5 in that one little drive. The offense as a whole against one of the worst defenses in the league could only score 9 points, 3 field goals. I didn't like it. Hopefully it's a one-off. I know preseason may not mean anything to a lot of people, but it does definitely mean, though, it means something to those depth pieces that we hope we have. And we do want to have a good showing, even if you lose the preseason game, but you don't want to get shut out like that offensively, especially. And it seemed like 40-year-old Josh Johnson was doing whatever the hell he wanted, whether it was the starters, the subs, or us. He just was in a groove. So I won't lie, I said there won't be a pause for concern. Another Sewell on IR. Go figure. Nephew Sewell.
Yeah, maybe they should retire that name.
Yeah, it's just not working here, But no panic button, of course, but definitely some concern. Like, are we, especially when you hear the injury bug is going around that locker room on the defensive side again. Definitely concerned about that. I am concerned about the Javon Dexter. I hope we really dig deep into that because it's anytime an interior defensive lineman, I mean, we look at the Aaron Donalds of the world, but I mean, to get 6 sacks from an interior D lineman, that's they don't grow on trees. Like that's not something that they normally do. So you're giving up Javon Dexter for what? You're trading him for what piece, what asset? I'm just a little concerned. Just that's my word for the day, concerned.
Yeah. Hey, definitely. Next up, the next member of the Dream Team is the guy, the man, the myth, the legend, the Tank, better known as Frank. Frank, the Tank.
What's up, guys? How we doing?
Doing pretty good. How you doing, brother?
What's good, Frank?
Doing all right, man. I mean, what's good, JB? And I'm agreeing with JB. No, absolutely no reason to pull the panic button. It's preseason. I don't give a shit. Did Caleb look that great? No, not really. But I mean, they had a good drive going until a certain individual had to take a freaking holding penalty that pretty much pushed us back and then destroyed our drive. And that's I'm not worried about Caleb. I'm not worried about the offense right now, but am I worried about that left tackle position? Absolutely, because you were really, really hoping at least somebody would step up and just be like, hey, maybe I'm making a run for it, man. But Braxton Jones looked like shit. Willis looks like he doesn't even belong in the NFL. I mean, that guy is awful. He is awful, man. And Amagaji, I mean, what can you say about him? He's gonna be lucky if he even makes the team.
I wouldn't say Willis looks like garbage.
Willis looked like shit.
He he didn't get too many reps at tackle, right? That was your boy Theo.
Well, I mean, regardless on where he was, I mean, he is still as listed as our backup or third string left tackle. But yeah, they were trying in different places and everything. But all I noticed is I saw way too many times where his guy was in the backfield.
He didn't look good on the line at all.
Because I mean, Theo Benedict probably had the worst game out of everybody.
No, Theo didn't play that great either. I'm not denying that either.
None of them did.
Yeah, none of them did. So
that whole left side was like,
it was bad.
It was leaking.
It was bad. Let me go ahead and get in the next member of the Dream Team, the mouth in the South, but he's from Chicago, Mr. Chicago.
What's good, fellas? How y'all living, man?
All right.
What's up?
Frank, I got my Chicago against the world Blackhawks hat on for you, man.
I love it. You look good in Blackhawk colors.
Listen, I got all Chicago teams on today, man. So I'm repping the city.
Makes you feel good.
It's entirely.
Chicago, like almost all Chicago sports, look like they're all headed in the right direction at least.
Yeah, definitely feeling hopeful and optimistic. And to piggyback off what y'all said, I got a chance. I had to go back and watch the full game because I was actually celebrating my wife's birthday at the time. But yeah, to y'all point, none of them left tackles look good, man. And again, I'm not putting a whole lot of stock in preseason games. It is what it is. I am happy that Ozzie is going to possibly be back in the fold pretty soon. Braxton Jones did kind of stop the momentum in that first drive that Caleb was out there, and then these sports pundits started making a damn mountain out of a fucking molehill when it came to that overthrow. Okay, yeah, he did miss him, and that safety was coming in front of him and coming right at him, so he kind of threw the ball a little early, but I mean, it's cool. He overthrew Colston, and that was a touchdown right there.
Yeah, that was really the only one that I saw that was a missed throw because I mean, one of them he had to step into pressure because what's his freaking face got walked along the outside again. Yeah, he got absolutely walked. Then they batted it down at the line of scrimmage, but. I mean,
and again, it's preseason, man. Ain't nobody say a damn thing about the damn throw he made to Colston Loveland against them damn Bengals last year in the season when it mattered. So we gonna sit up here and argue about? Okay, yes, that was one throw. Yes, he overthrew him. Okay, we can move on.
Well, I don't think Chicago. I don't think that they're comparing the throws because one throw was just a good read and a check down, and Colston did the work. This was not a bad read. It was 1st and 20. It was not a bad. If he gets just a little less oomph on the ball, maybe Colson can adjust and jump up and catch the ball.
True.
Yeah, he
Think
threw it a
about
little.
that safety was coming down to blitz him.
Yeah,
You
no, I
remember
know.
he
But
threw
I'm
the
saying,
ball
like,
a little sooner than he wanted to.
I was
I'll
watching
put
the
it to you
game.
like this. We're gonna get into more of that. Let me go ahead and bring in our guest.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I mean, he is a former
You
Chicago.
know a little bit about that.
Yeah,
pressure
Oh, yeah.
coming
about
Yeah,
down.
the interception
Former-
machine, from what we
yeah,
all
yeah.
remember.
Chicago Bear, the Lemon Man, Lemon Head, Lemuel Stinson, baby.
What's up, fellas? How y'all doing?
Good. How
All
you
right,
doing?
man. How you?
Man, it's been a long time.
Is
Yes,
it?
Too
sir.
long. How you been?
Hey, that was my fault last week.
Don't worry, we're gonna blame T Nick for that anyway.
Huh?
I said we're gonna blame T Nick for that anyway. Don't worry about it.
All
Yeah.
right.
How you doing, brother?
I'm doing all right, man. Just getting through with this little practice over here with the team and everything. Trying to get ready for this first game on Thursday.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay,
Well,
okay.
preach on. Let
All
us know where are you coaching right now.
Over here at I'm at Worthing High School as defense coordinator.
Nice. How's
That's
the team
what's
looking?
up. Congratulations.
Yeah,
Oh,
congrats
it's
on
been
that.
all right. It's been
Is
all
the
right.
team
Appreciate
looking
it.
like
Thank you.
dogs? Like pure dogs, right? That defense looking like dogs, right?
Well, I'm trying to get them like that. We got a bunch of young cats. They pretty young. They like sophomores and juniors. So they're still young, and they're doing a good job. But some of them still scared to hit.
Yeah.
Got to get them firing to the ball.
You got the right guy in there to teach them that stuff, though. That's
Oh, yeah.
Just trying to make them right. Trying to let them know, hey, you can be 150 and still hit hard.
Yeah, you can.
Man.
Absolutely. It's all
Yeah.
about instinct and being able to just dive it, man, and put some extra emphasis on that hit.
Oh yeah. So y'all ready for the season, huh?
Yes, sir.
Hey,
Can't wait.
Do you still follow?
Yeah, always. Hey, I got
Okay.
on my bag gear now.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
They get mad when I wear it. All Texas up here.
Oh, true, right?
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
listen, they'll be all right, man. They'll be all
Yeah.
right.
They
Oh
be
my
trying to
God.
make it. I don't think they're gonna make it though.
Well, hey, they don't have a choice, right?
No, not at all. Not at all. They do pretty good. I like the Texans. They play pretty good. I enjoy watching them play. So because we get it
The
down here.
Texans got a defense kind of remind you of somebody you know a little something about, don't they?
Oh, yeah.
They coming after that ball. They moving after that ball.
Yeah.
They got a couple of guys that's really, really pretty dang good. But
Man.
They
so
get
like I
healthy
say,
on that offensive side. That team's going to be a scary team. That's for
yeah,
sure.
Absolutely, man. That defensive front four is some serious to play with, man.
they doing what Chicago did back in the day. I mean, not back in the day, but what they did doing the Caleb. That first year jitters and that sophomore jitters and all that. But the kid been playing pretty good.
Yeah.
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 Oh, I agree. I definitely agree.
So did you check out the last preseason game?
I saw some of it. They was running around doing some stuff, so I kind of liked what they was doing. I did really like it.
Okay. So tell me what are you expecting out of the Bears this year, just from what you've gone and seen during the off season and this short preseason so far?
Well, what for Chicago? I think Chicago gonna be all right. They just gotta they gotta settle in and kind of finish off what they did last year. I do remember when we played and we went to the NFC Championship game in 1988, which that's a long time ago. But those guys have opportunity if they just put their heads together and just stay focused. They got a good coach. They're gonna do a good job. But I think they can go far as anybody right now. I think they probably the number one team in the league right now for me, seeing and watching them because everybody else doing what they're doing. But
Okay.
I mean, you still got some things you got to do. Like I said, you got to watch them tackles. You got to
Oh,
watch the
yeah.
pressure that's going on.
Yeah.
You got to see what's with the quarterback, how he gonna have it, because a couple of plays, it could have went the other way against the quarterback, but he didn't. He came through. So just really proud that those guys. It took a lot to hopefully to believe in him and doing it. Now that they got that belief in him, then I think he'll be okay. everybody, it's the show. The city of Chicago is on his back right now. He got to go ahead on and ride that wave.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So, Lemonhead, let me ask you this real quick. Let's dive right into something that you super familiar with. That 1990 team, 11-5. Mark Carrier, Sean Gale, yourself, Donnell Wolford. You all led the league in takeaways that year. You had 6 picks. Mark Carrier led the league with 10. Hell, even Richard Dent had 3. But how hard was that to duplicate that following year, having that many interceptions, especially just from the secondary?
Well, from the secondary, we just had to go. I mean, we were some guys that really wanted to just go out there and just change the format. Mark Carey came. I think I was leading at the time, and then I got hurt, and then as soon as Mark Carey caught he got the Washington Redskins ripping threw him 3. I think I don't know back.
The same game.
They threw him 3. I
In
like,
the
dang,
same game, man. That was crazy.
I like, man, you didn't pass me, but I was hurt. I told him if I wouldn't got hurt, you wouldn't have passed me.
No, that would have been a different story, right?
Look, 2 of them could have been yours had you not got hurt. Like 2 of them could have been your picks.
I was on. I think we both was on our way to the Pro Bowl, and we ended up getting hurt and couldn't go out there and do it. So, but
right, because that was you got hurt. Like you played like 10 games, 11 games. Vesty Jackson emerged and came and got like 2-3 picks too.
Yeah, after that, Vesty got 2-3 picks after that. Yeah. So it was kind of different. It was difficult to sit on the sideline and all that other stuff. Being a young guy, only about 88, 89, 90, did 3 years. So, but it's back then we were playing a little different. We coming in, we competing hard, we slamming our bodies into everything. You had the money they make now is just so incredible. Guy can only have 2 picks. He got 2 picks and get a $1 million signing bonus. You'd be like, wow.
That's true. That's crazy. They pass more but get less picks, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
He played less. He get hurt. He do everything. Nothing happened to him. All that.
Well, I have a quick question for you. So, right now at this particular juncture, is there any particular defensive player or player in general outside of Caleb that stands out to you so far?
The secondary, I think, going to be even better this year. I like a couple of guys in secondary. I don't quite know their names. I just, I see them making plays and they working hard. I think that's where we need to, come up a little bit. We had a few guys last year that didn't. I didn't think didn't play too well, but they played enough to put us in the position that we put it in. But that front was just coming, so they was just balling out. So it's got to go back the same, but you just got to pick up the back end. They pick up the back end, they're gonna do a lot because they got a few passes caught on when they shouldn't have got passes caught on.
Yep. And a lot of that would be credited to the front four not getting as much pressure as they needed to. And you would think that with a team that led in turnovers, that would be due to the fact that the defense was getting to the quarterback a lot more. But that was the polar opposite of what
that
was
really
going
makes
on.
you think, what if we did have a pass rusher?
Man, we the damn Seahawks last year.
It's always good to have a pass rusher. I mean, you got guys out there that can go get the ball and go to the ball. But like Richard Dent was just a beast at doing what he do. I mean, he come off he'll tell you, hey, I'm coming, and he's gonna get there. We had a lot of other guys, Fridge and those guys. So and not to take nothing away from these guys, because these guys are even more special. They bigger than the guys that we had on the line, and now they coming off the ball just coming off, and it's a different game now. I mean, in the interior is almost kind of like the same, but the outer area when you're hitting and tackling and it's totally different because you wouldn't come across the middle when we played. You come across the middle, that was a problem.
Back then, Singletary was still playing on that team. What he on that team?
Yeah, Mike was on. Mike, all of us on. Mike, me and Mike went to the same high school. So me and him
I didn't know
the
that.
records at the school over here. We went to the same high school.
Yeah, that was a great team. 11-5,
Yeah.
I believe. Still had Dan Hampton, Richard
Yeah.
Dent, McMichael was still on that team.
Well,
Trace
actually,
Armstrong emerged.
and what's so crazy? Our rookie year, my rookie year in '88, we was 13 and what 3, I guess. I'm not sure. We
I
went to
believe
the
so.
NFC
Yeah,
Championship.
NFC chair.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
I was to
sir.
the 49ers. I still can't stand them 49er fans. They took my tickets.
They did take tickets, yes, because they,
Yeah, they
Lord
took
knows,
my tickets.
Yeah.
and
Them late
who would we
80s.
have played? The Bengals.
We paid the Bengals. Yep. We
We
played the
would have
Bengals.
beat them. We would have beat them. I believe
Oh,
that.
for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
They had a good team. They had but
Yeah.
they wouldn't have beat us because I think we beat them throughout that year early in the season. I think we beat both teams. We beat the 49ers 10-9. And I think the Bengals we played them and beat them.
Mm-mm.
I'm not sure, but yeah, we had a pretty good team back then. I just love my Chicago city. So I mean it's like second home to me. I mean I'm from Houston, but
Mhm.
being in Chicago, getting drafted by the Bears, it was a great thing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Do
Yeah.
you ever make it back up here?
Huh?
I
Well,
said, do you ever make it back up here?
I'm trying to get back this year.
Mm-hmm.
My old high school needed some help, and those guys are just you know I came and just I help them out and do this here and do that, be defense and try to put my little twist on certain things. I tell them sometimes I don't remember the play I called yesterday, but sometimes it worked. But they bear with me. They say, "Hey, coach, you said this." I said, "No, I didn't say that." And then all of a sudden, the kids say, "Yes, you did." So I know I must have said it. So it's crazy. They just
Yeah.
our kids don't have they got a different drive from what we have. They see
Mm-hmm.
all the
Yeah.
Instagram and everything else and how it goes on, and they think it's supposed to happen like that. But it doesn't happen like that. You got to put the work in, and don't know. It's hard for them to put the work in when they're young because they see so much happening so quick while they're young too.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah,
So
I
you don't mind me
wanted I
asking
wanted
what?
to ask you something
Go
too.
ahead, Frank.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you one too because I know we always hear the thing because I mean obviously we all know the Bears led the NFL in turnovers last year, which is a great feeling. Not only did they lead the NFL, but with the most banged up defense in the NFL, they still led the NFL in turnovers, which that's impressive. But we do get a lot of people, including some on this panel, who think that you can't really do that again. And I want you to kind of like just give us your knowledge on how much coaching actually comes into play with that as well. Because in my opinion, we do have the best DB coach in the NFL, in my opinion. And I feel, I mean, am I going to say we're going to lead the NFL in turnovers again? But I don't think turnovers are going to be going away. We're still going to be getting a lot of them.
We
Yeah,
believe it.
I mean, I think we'll get a lot of turnovers. I think they do a good job in stripping and hitting the ball and getting the ball out and everything. That's just the league now. The league is
Yeah.
doing that. We didn't practice punching the ball out. We just did it when we try to knock your head off your shoulders.
Oh, yeah.
But these guys, they practice stripping, they practice punching, and those type of things in practice, so they get used to it. I mean, back then you look at it when Dion he catch an interception, not him, but if Tim McCall catch an interception, he'll pitch it to Dion. So it's a little change in the times from what we do it, but I think we'll still be up there leading in
Yeah, agreed.
uh, turnovers and everything because that's what we did before. And
Yep.
these
And
guys
it's,
coming back on what I would like to see from them is coming back on a natural high that you played like you played last year. What I'm gonna do this year because at that time we did go 11-5 or somewhere off in there. That very next year or somewhere off in there we went 6-10.
yeah.
Yeah, y'all did. Y'all went 12-4,
Yeah.
88, and then you went 6-10, 89. Because they were talking about firing Ditka that year. And then
Yeah,
he came
yeah.
back with the 11-5 year.
11-5, yeah.
It
And I
just
mean, we
shows
had it
how
back,
hard it is to
and
win in
and
the
it's
NFL.
hard because every team gets good. Every team get a new player. Something
Yep.
happens. A new coach. Some coaches, and I tell everybody this here. Some coaches are not made to be head coaches. Some coaches are made to just be a offensive coordinator. But when they
Absolutely.
go
I've
to
been
go to
saying
the
that for
head coach
years.
position and they do all that, it kind of takes away from what they really do. Just added pressure as being a head coach. Sometimes you can't do it. So. Uh, like I said, we got some coaches that's not really head coaches out there in the league right now, but they good offensive and defensive coordinators, and you
Yeah.
got some guys that are great head coaches, but they know how to put together a team to go out there and win.
Agreed.
Oh, yeah,
Agreed.
that's the thing too. And I've been saying that for years too, Lemonhead, about how certain coaches need to stay in their lane. You're good
Yeah,
at this, stick with that. You're trying to sit
yeah,
up here and like manhelm the entire team when that's not what your strong suit is. Stick
yeah,
to what you know to do best. And so,
yeah. Don't
yeah,
get out there.
I'm very confident in the coaching staff that we have. In fact, I'm on record saying this is the best coaching staff we've had in decades. You know, you think
Oh yeah,
about
oh
top to
yeah,
bottom. You know, cats like Al Harris and Randall L. and Bosher, who was the offensive line coach. I mean, he's become one of my favorite coaches on this team.
yeah. I mean, it's some great coaches out there. I think the guys do a good job uh, on the field. They do a good job on the field. I mean, I think our guys are just yeah. I know Dicker was a great coach. I mean, Dicker
Yeah,
was fun, but he was sometimes he was tough, and we like that being tough. But
yeah,
the coach they got now. I think he's a very, very, very good coach, and he's gonna. We never really had a great offensive team.
yep,
We just had a
yep,
few plays here. It's 10-9, is 17-4, 7. We had those type of games where defense played really important in there,
yep.
but we never had that where uh, we were that good that like offense. If we had offense like now and the defense like we had back. I don't know. We probably won 4 or 5.
I mean, well, I
Yeah,
don't disagree. Part of that
yeah.
is, Jimmy Mack got to stay healthy. That was one big problem. And
Yeah.
as Walter's getting older, you can't just go Walter, and now
Oh, you
Walter's
couldn't do
34
that.
years old.
Yeah,
And Jim was a different quarterback.
He was a rebel.
yeah.
That's one of
Yeah.
my favorite. To me, he's still the Bears' best quarterback that I've seen in a Bears uniform. I don't know Bob Lee Douglas and all. I wasn't old enough, but
Uh,
like Jim McMahon had everything. He comes from a 4,000-yard air raid attack in BYU, and that was in like '82.
oh yeah.
Throwing for 4,000 yards back then, it was unheard of. So we knew he could get the job done. But him and Ditka didn't get along, and you was there. The
But
rumors like as long as Ditka hitches his wagon to McMahon, they'll never win again. All that kind of crazy talk.
I think Dicker was him and Jim got along. They just didn't stay along. they, they
Yeah,
do
yeah.
they,
That's a great way of
they
putting it. That's a great way of putting
Yeah,
it.
they didn't stay along. They get along when we're winning, and then when Jim do something, Dick will get mad, and it goes another way.
Yeah.
But think about that though, with the fact that we have it, to your point about not having one of the most potent offenses back in the day. I mean, imagine that. Like, had we had top-notch offenses back then, we would have
Yeah.
easily had way more than just one Super Bowl. You think about it, because we had the greatest damn running back of all time. I don't give a damn what nobody say. Walter
Oh,
Payton, it ain't even close. Barry
oh
Sanders,
no.
as great as he was, Barry Sanders would even tell you Walter Payton was the greatest. But that's neither here nor
Yeah.
there. The point is, our offense has never been prioritized like it is now. And having an offensive-minded coach like Ben Johnson really shifting the gears with the Bears organization and being like heavy on offense first, and then obviously trying to be a bend but don't break defense, because we
Yeah.
always been known for defense.
Yeah. And being known for defense all the time, it's a little different because every time you're known for defense, offense, sput a little bit. But our offense, we actually Neil Anderson was
Neil Anderson was
a beast.
underrated.
He
Yeah.
was.
Neil Anderson was a
I think
beast.
so. Yeah.
And Brad Mustard, he did what he did. He was a big guy. I think that's one of the biggest guys I ever hit between him and Christian Correa.
Oh yeah, Christian,
Oh,
that
the Nigerian
Nigerian.
nightmare.
Nigerian Nightmare, boy. I hit him.
He's a
I ain't
problem.
really hit him. I hit him on the toes, and he flipped. And next time he told me, you do that again, I run over you. I said, okay. So,
Smart man.
Yeah.
yeah, smart.
Yeah. So tell me, like, who was your favorite coach while you were playing?
I liked them all. I mean, I was a guy that really, really understood not to get on a coach bad side. I kind of was cool with Coach. Coach Lever was a real cool coach. He's our offensive coordinator, our offensive line coach. And he used to say, you know, you only can do this, you only can do that. He wouldn't tell us that we couldn't do nothing else. You know, he just let us know that when you do this, you got to be right at it. So I did a lot of that with him. So he really helped us when we was rookies too.
But do you feel that Vince Tobin carried Buddy Ryan's moniker over? Because that next season under Tobin, the Bears statistically were even better than the '85 campaign. Vince Tobin was a defensive coordinator for a while.
Yeah, we had a better little series than they did, but the heart of the players were with, you know, Buddy Ryan.
Yep.
The heart of the players with Buddy. Yeah,
Yep.
they didn't see no different. They whatever Buddy said they was gonna do, and those guys love Buddy. But we played hard for Tobin. He played hard for him.
Yeah, but Buddy took a couple of players with him when he went to Philly. It was like, okay, that defense, it still was good because you think about those later years after 85, 86, 87, 88, it was still pretty much up there when it comes to being competitive and winning games and having a respectable record. But
quite a few number one campaigns. 13 points a game given up, only scoring 17. You know, it was a great defense in their philosophy. I just want Lemonhead. I just want the Bears to play solid defense. Like, I don't want to rely on the takeaway as much as I want to rely on getting off the field.
Yeah.
And
you got to understand, in this day and stage, in this day and age, getting off the field is real important. But a lot of these offenses, they structured. You know, they got the Dover, they got the crossing route, they got certain plays that they can beat. And you know, if you notice, offense has changed so much in the last decade of playing football. And defense has still been just stagnant on what they run coverage wise, how they do this and how they do that. And, you know, some guys play match, some guys play cover 4, some guys play cover 2. And I think Philadelphia was the last defense I saw that was just pretty basic, and they had a front 4 and they just let it hang and go. And the other guys, you know, sit back and they drop and get to the position. So, you know, if you want to be simple and fast. You know, it's a lot of coordinators try to put a lot of stuff in blitzing and all that other. And it's okay to blitz because that's what Buddy did. We love it. You know, blitzing. I didn't play with Buddy. I watched the defense, the 46, play when I got there when he left.
Yeah, that 46 was the deadliest formation.
And nobody can
every single down. Somebody was going to die.
Yeah, somebody's coming. Somebody's coming every down. It's not going to be a problem.
That was the way the game changed. That's for sure.
And Philly looked just like that too, with Clyde Simmons and Rick White.
And I was
Heath Evans and them boys. Yeah, hell, even Mike Golick was on that team getting some burn. Shoot.
Oh yeah. So yeah, these boys they look good. I mean, it's defense is a little different. You got a good defense out there. I really want to see a lot like, you know, how Patrick Mahomes going to come back this year. Yeah. You know, I like to see that quarterback duel with Chicago, with our quarterback in Chicago.
I like to see that too.
Yeah, I like to see how I really want him to play good this year. You know, I don't know about the fingernail painting, but you know,
hey, that's real though. That's real.
Hey,
I'm more with him being on the
about somebody. I'm sure.
With him being on the Madden cover too. I mean, and then all the expectations that are given to him this year. Let's see what he can do, because, I mean, you have a great offensive-minded coach in Ben Johnson. He's going to put him in the right places. And in my opinion, the biggest thing Caleb needs to improve on is just his accuracy early. But I know we always talk about this, like going into last year and everything like that. I feel like, you know, accuracy and slowing the game down is something that can be taught, as opposed to clutchness on how clutch he was in fourth quarters for us. That can't be taught.
Yeah, you can't teach that.
Can you hear us?
I hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah, we can hear you.
Were you able to hear what I said?
Right.
Hello?
Yeah,
Can
hear
you
me
Yeah,
hear
now?
me?
yeah, we can
we
hear
can
you.
hear you.
We can hear
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was basically just saying with Caleb, having the early accuracy issues in the beginning, and pretty much early in the games, you could say his struggles in the first half. I mean, that type stuff I feel Ben Johnson can teach out of him because you do got a great offensive minded coach in that locker room now, as opposed to what Caleb can do for us in the fourth quarters. That can't be taught.
I didn't hear.
You still can't hear us?
I can hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's scrolling. So
Yeah.
Yeah, might be. Yeah, his connection is going in and out.
Kirk, see if you can help him out.
Yeah. See if you can take them out and then try to bring them back in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, we're talking with Lemuel Lemonhead Stinson, one of the great Chicago Bears. Just talking to him about how he still loves the Bears. Oh, is he back yet? Is he back yet? Can you hear us now?
Yeah. I hear you.
Okay,
All right.
there we
All
go.
right. All right.
There we go. I want to ask you, why did Dicker and Buddy Ryan didn't get along? And we
That's a good
always
question.
ask this to each player that we know that played with them, that played for them, to see, if everybody comes up with the same type of answer.
Well, I wasn't there when they didn't get along. I think Buddy Ryan had my name on the board before he left to go to Philly. He
Okay.
got drafted one of the guys at Tech. But when I got there, Buddy was just that guy. Defensive love. That was the best team in Chicago history to me.
I mean, best team ever assembled.
And I hate it.
Best team ever.
I mean, they all was offense. It was offensive team. It was a defensive team. Dicker had offense. Buddy had defense. If you went through defense, you went through Buddy. Did nothing come through, but nothing but Buddy. And with the offense, it went through Dicker. So I mean, even in practice, they try to go at it, and they both were head coaches. To me, I think they both was head coaches, and they just didn't. They, Dicker had the head coaching rights, but Buddy, he wanted it too. So, I mean, Buddy a feisty dude. I mean, I respect him a lot.
Yeah, those two alpha males, man. So they stayed bumping heads.
Yeah.
It was like,
Yeah,
listen, I'm the coach here, and you're the coordinator. But
You see, Buddy was trying to beat up the dude from the Houston Oilers. I mean, so he
Yeah.
had some fight in him. Yeah, you remember? I remember that.
oh man,
Gave him a right to the
Hey, he trying to put him out, trying to put him to sleep.
but he
You
was a
think
feisty. He was feisty old man.
Huh?
I said, do you think today's NFL got room for that type of coaching?
Nah, it's hard because it's so tough. It's so tough because the kids nowadays, they can't take real tough coaching. They just take what they give it. I mean, coaches don't say nothing. Guys make more than the coaches now, even more than the coaches right now.
Yep.
And I don't think they listen. They think they know everything. And when they get a good coach, you have the coaches like Coach Ford for the Dallas Cowboys, probably one of the best receiver coaches ever. Dominate, do a lot of stuff, and he's a beast at being. He coached Michael Irvin and all those guys in the Dallas area, and these guys not equipped to take the verbal that you give them or the teaching that you give them because they out there been going through these camps and they think everybody. I see some of the stuff going on in DB camps, and I'll be like, man, this is not what you're gonna see on the field. And that's you're turning, you're flipping, the way they teach DBs now, you already beat. So they teach you how to get out of being beat. I'd rather be taught how to not be beat. At that point.
Yeah.
You got so many guys backpedaling, turning, trailing, cutting on hips, looking down, head, no reaction. It's crazy, even with the D lineman. I mean, one thing I know Richard Dent always did, and and all our D line, they did a hand movement where they slap hands like they Bruce Lee or karate or something. That works for them in the hand movement.
Mhm.
And Mike Singletary always do his, he put that helmet in your chin and get you up off of it. So Ron Revere was a good, he did what he did, and uh, Jim Morrissey and Otis Wilson. I mean, I have to refer to my guys because that's who I know and I watch
Yeah.
and I seen on the field. But Brian Cox, is
Brian
one of
Cox is a beast.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's a beast.
Yeah, when
One
he
of
came from Miami off that,
yeah. I told
came
him
Oh,
that's the
from
yeah.
best
Miami.
thing. I see him every day. Every other day, we hook up sometime, and I tell him all the time. I say, boy, if me and you to play together, we probably tow up Chicago. But he's a beast. He played great in Chicago. So, but yeah, it's fun, man. I just you miss the guys a lot, because now I'm farther away. So,
Mm.
but,
Yeah.
So
Have
Lemuel,
you stayed connected with anybody from former team?
huh?
Have you stayed connected with anybody, or have you reconnected with any former players, former
Oh,
teammates?
we call each other all the time. I mean, I talked to David Tate, and I talked to Mickey Pruitt, guys that was drafted with me and played with me. I talked to Dante Jones, uh, just everybody. I mean, any of the guys that are out there. Some of the guys that are in Chicago, I had to see. I talked to Wendell Davis. Wendell's a great athlete down there in Chicago. Without two knee injuries, he'd probably be Jerry Rice.
Mm.
Coming
So
off of
I mean.
LSU, right?
Yeah, let's you Wendell Davis. He's a great receiver. I mean, we practice against each other every day. So I think what made me a good receiver, I mean, a good DB at the time is going against good receivers, and we had some good ones up there. For us Wendell, and they can run some routes. So taught me a lot. Me in my second year ever playing DB. Going in 1988.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I was gonna ask you. I be thinking about sometimes getting into coaching, but what is it? How difficult is it today to coach these young athletes? Because as you stated, they don't tend to listen. They think they know everything. They're just different than what we grew up. We grew up to take constructive criticism, and with them nowadays, it's like if you're not praising them, then you're hating them, and you don't
Yeah,
like them, and
Yep.
yeah.
everybody's against them. So
Well,
how difficult is it?
I think it's more all coming from the Pee Wee organizations.
Mm-hmm.
And nothing down in the Pee Wee organizations. So you got some good ones out there, but then you got some Pee Wee organizations. All they trying to do is win. All they trying to do is get the best kid. And all they doing is tossing the ball left and tossing the ball right, not up the middle. They're not doing. I mean, but you have some great ones like I think Fred Weary down here in Houston. He does a great job by building a program and teaching the kids proper technique. And you may have some others that does it. I don't know of them, but if they're out there, then I praise them too. But I see that he dominates. For his making sure the kids understand football. Because really and truly, you have kids that don't understand, don't know. They be in high school and don't understand. Hey, you got to drop and get underneath the curl and get your head on the swivel, and they don't know that. And they should be taught that early and understand it. So, when we teach it, this will be a little different things. But these kids don't want to listen for one. They think they know everything. They got trainers that they go work out with. They paying money that they shouldn't be paying money
Trainer.
to. Yeah, they
Yeah.
got
Yeah.
they got guys out there training them that have not stepped on the field and played in front of 80. Or they didn't even start at their team. But
Mm-hmm.
they knowledgeable of what they do. So it's all about a book thing, getting money and all this other stuff with these kids. Like I said, they as a DB they get taught to be beat. I mean they how you get out of getting beat. Running backs. There's some good running backs out there. The running backs out there. There's some good ones out there. Yeah, I have a son that's playing. So
Oh,
he's at Chapel Hill High School in
nice.
Tyler, Texas. Yeah,
Okay.
and he's averaging 1,000 yards this season. So I mean,
Nice.
it's his senior year. So
Nice. We'll be on the look for him.
oh yeah,
Let me ask you about that, something that you said, because I even see it we don't see it nationally on the college level as much as we do in the pros. But even some of these pro coaches are afraid to like really bestow upon them that knowledge, and you can't yell at them anymore. You can't grab a guy by his face mask anymore and say, hey, get your shit together and stuff like that. Because now it's like, man, I make $50 million. You can't talk to me like that. Yeah, but you're giving me $2 worth of production.
Yeah.
Off of that $50 million. You know, like, what do you feel about that? Because I'm an old school. You coach me hard.
Yeah, and that's it. They're not being you have a better and they playing good. Don't get me wrong. They catching the ball. They got deep passes, but if you look at it, a lot of your DBs don't have technique. They just playing a different way. Yeah, now they teaching shuffle and open your hips already. You ain't even in the back pedal mode. Then bump and run. They teach you to go in and lean on the hip. They don't teach you that center plate. Get between the shoulder and the ball and squeeze, look and lean. It's a lot of things they don't do. But sometimes coaches has to keep their mouth shut because if they got a good corner and the GM and people want him, then yeah, he's not going to say much. He's going to agree. Hey, I've never been that type of guy to agree with, just because the guy is good and you think he's good and he can't be taught, then there's a problem. I always think that you can always be taught something every day. Something you're going to learn every day. You're gonna be in I love to be in awkward positions because if you're in an awkward position, then you know how to get out of it and you figure it out. And that's what they don't like to feel uncomfortable. These guys like to be comfortable all the time.
No, that ain't ball, man. You're supposed to get comfortable being uncomfortable. That's when
you gotta get comfortable being uncomfortable. And when you get comfortable being uncomfortable, then that's just like a golf swing. It's awkward, but once you get comfortable with it, you'll be all right.
Right.
You'll hit that pitching wedge about 120.
I take that when you get into me like that. I take that as a spark to get my ass going, man. You just can't do that stuff anymore.
Yeah, and a lot, like I say, a lot of coaches, they coach, and you see a lot of coaches don't lose them, but look at film and then go back and tell them what they need to do, and then go from there. Then you got other coaches that go in and tell them, work them out and stuff like that. So it's all different now. I would I have made it playing in this era? Probably, yeah.
Well, now you would have made it because you had the production plus the fight.
I mean, but see, it's so much. I don't know if I can say this. There's so much kiss ass around this mom so far now.
You're not wrong there.
So much kiss ass. You probably I ain't no kiss ass. So I was like, hey man, shit, you ain't gonna do it. Get somebody else in here. Cause you better bring your A game because you bring your B game, it's over.
Yeah. Let me ask you, what do you think about sports in general, not just football, just sports in general, bringing the nerds into the game with all this analytical bullshit, talking about analytics say this, that you should do this and you should go for it on this and
over the eyeball test.
Eyeball test.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard. I take this. It's hard for us as older players to catch on how they doing it, but they've been doing it for so long, so they got it and they written it down. That's just like you got a geek that's going to be the president of the United States, but he wasn't nothing in class, didn't talk to no girls, and barely can wipe his nose, because he's snot so much. But it's just like running the country. We got geeks, millionaires that probably ain't did nothing. Now they talking to all the beautiful women and everything else. That's how this is. You got some geeks that playing football. They put this on and they say, hey, you got to do this, you got to do that, you got to do that. And then they adapt to it and then they just go. It's just a new era, a new time.
Not even just playing football, but just analyzing and commentating.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
and not giving like real truthful takes when it comes to what they're seeing.
Yeah, and those commentators I can't stand because they really don't. I mean, even if they say some people and I tell some of the ball players who do commentate, dog, tell the truth. Don't sit there and just sugarcoat the shit like you gonna say this or say that. Tell what it really is. If he played like shit, he played like shit. If he didn't play like shit, then okay, he played good. But they're not gonna do it. They gotta be an image, I think one was my boy from Pittsburgh. I don't know if he off the air, on the air again, or got
Mike
back.
Tomlin,
No, not
Ryan Clark.
Tomlin. Ryan
Ryan
Clark.
Clark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I,
Ryan Clark
I,
still doing good. He's very truthful about his takes too, and I appreciate him for that.
yeah. I mean, Ryan just spoke what he spoke. I mean,
Yep.
he said what he said. He not finna. That's a DB. You know, it is what if I get scored on, I get scored on. If I pick it off and run it back for a touchdown, I pick back and run it for a touchdown. Ain't no in between when you're on that island.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, that's definitely true.
That's the game. Like,
Yeah.
and you can call all the numbers you want. And the thing that kills me about that is when you said, and you just taught me something. You're taught how to get out of being beat instead of how to shut somebody down.
Yeah.
That's like you're teaching them how to lose, but how to get a participation trophy for losing.
They all get trophies. They all get trophies.
They do.
Like, where do they do that at? Like, I don't want to be cut from that cloth. That's terrible.
No,
everybody getting a trophy. They teach them how to beat. They get out of it. They taught how to recover, and not how to prevent. And that's where I look at it. You know,
Losing is a big part of life, man.
Yeah,
You
the best of the best get beat sometimes, but it's the way you respond to it on the next play, on the next drive, on the next possession, and that's what really shows.
You gotta have a short memory. You gotta have a short memory.
Yep.
You gotta have a short memory.
Look, and it's like you're going against maybe not now. I mean, maybe more so now than when you were, but you didn't go against. And I'm just gonna say Joe Montana at the time. You didn't go against Joe Montana night in and night out. You know, I'm saying like night in and night out. Where these kids today, hell, you going against Burrow, you going against Allen, you going against Lamar, you going against Patrick, like you going against a dog every single week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, like, I mean, I take it. I mean, I look at my dogs back then compared to their dogs. My dogs Hall of Famers, so that's Montana, that's Marino, that's Jim Kelly, that's Boomer Esiason, that's Warren Moon.
Warren Moon.
I mean, I had some Thors in there. You know, I wouldn't have led the team. I think I led the team 3 years in a row, except for that year with Mark Carrier.
Mm-hmm.
When he left me, I got hurt. But other than that, I mean, we had some good quarterbacks. You know, what's his name for Cleveland? I can't think his name right now.
Bernie Kosar.
Bernie Kosar. You know, we had some guys that can throw that rock and throw it in there. And now it's a little bit more. And that's why I say now I would probably love it because they throw the ball, you know, over 85% of the time in the league.
Yeah,
you know,
more opportunity, but because you were in position,
more opportunity to catch a pick. I always say it's two on the field that I can get. He gonna catch two, I'm gonna catch two, and we'll win that fifth one. Then that wins it all. You know, on the defensive end.
So we had a question in the chat. Our boy Crook asked us, "What DB today reminds you of yourself?"
Ooh, good question. He was physical too. Now.
Yeah.
He wasn't just an interception guy. He could hit too. He was that all-around corner.
I would be like Dion and be cocky.
Oh, did he freeze a little bit?
Did we lose you on that question?
Oh,
damn.
It was just getting good too.
That's a hell of a question because when I'm thinking about it now too, it's a couple. It's a couple I can think of. I do like the Porter kid because he's physical.
Yep. Yeah. Listen, I think right now, and this kid proved to me that he is.
But you got to think about the height too, 5'8", 5'9". You know, you got to think about the height too.
Well, I was going to say that too because I was thinking Gonzalez is physical too over there in New England. He showed me he's the best damn corner in football right now because
he's different.
In that Super Bowl game, even though they lost, he wasn't giving up shit. Like he was Jackson Smith and Jigma ass. Like he was on his ass. Like he was not giving up nothing. Him, and I would probably say obviously Sir Kane and what's the other kid? I'm drawing a blank. The other corner that was pretty damn good too. Listen, I do like Sauce Gardner, but I do think that he holds way too damn much. Like he bitches about it all the time. I'm like, dude, we clearly see you grabbing the damn player and you ain't let him go. You ain't like you grabbed him like 2 seconds, then let him go. Quickly, you kept holding him. And then you still got burnt on a couple of them plays. So it's like, oh man, he just, I mean, he's a tall, physical corner who oftentimes, pretty much shuts down one area of the field. But every so often he'll get burnt.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna say Sauce. Sauce is like that Namdi Asamoah long 6'4".
I just don't see somebody like Lemon.
Yeah.
I see potential of people who can be like Lemon, but nobody from his size to what he did in the league with the interceptions to the hitting hard, like that's not mirrored these days. I feel like.
Well, that's why I said there's only a couple that remind him of the gameplay, but they're taller. Like.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All those corners I'm thinking of are like 6 foot and up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
He was
that's what I'm
5'9", 5'10", The only 5'10" like dog that I can remember was Cortland Finnegan. Was it Finnegan?
Cortland Finnegan played for the Titans.
Yeah. Now Finnegan was a dog though. Like even though he was smaller, he'd go at you, man. Like, and he played physical. I'll never forget him and Andre Johnson going at it as many times they went at it. Andre 6'4", 230, and he wasn't backing down from Andre. So, like that type of dog, you just don't see that type of dog in corners these days. It's more about the taller guys, which I do prefer.
I agree, but that's what makes what he did so impressive. And the reason I asked the question earlier, because if you look at how that team was constructed, like, he's back. Go ahead.
Yo.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, I heard something. Dog. I heard a dog.
We just compare other corners in today's, NFL versus, the style of play that you had and what reminded you or what reminds you today of yourself back then. Or who reminds you of you?
Stingley. I like Stingley. I like that kid.
Okay.
I can see that.
Yeah, I can see that too.
I mean, he goes for the ball. He's not scared. I mean, I played against his grandpa, so
he hit.
Yeah, and he will hit. So he has a and then what's my boy name over there at Denver?
Surtain.
Yeah. He plays like he's better than his dad.
His dad was pretty good too now. His dad pretty good.
His daddy was pretty good, but I know he'll say Stinson. I know my son's supposed to be better than me.
For sure.
Yeah. So them two guys, Surtain, I mean, he's the guy that I know that's pretty good, and then Stingley was pretty good. And like I said, there's some guys in Chicago that's playing and balling. I like to see them be more aggressive in the secondary. I like to see them hit, and I like to see them go for the ball. So it's been a good thing watching them play, especially last year. Because being losing so much, it's
oh my God.
Oh man, you sit back and everybody look at you. Like, I can't even wear no Chicago Bear gear or nothing, and without somebody saying I'm gonna wear it anyway. But they saying they'll say something. But last year they shut a whole lot of folks up, which was very I tell
now
Kevin,
we just as Bear fans, all we ask for is consistency. We want this every year.
Last year was our Cognac year.
Yeah. We don't want like what we had. What was that? 2020, where we had a great season, and then followed it by two times not making the playoffs.
That would be 2018, sir. When we were
2018. Yeah.
My bad.
2020, we was 8-8 and made the playoffs, but didn't do nothing.
And then after that, 2023, we snuck in again.
So let me ask you that then. Are you concerned that the Bears gonna fall off like they did that year? Like they had that 12-4 season and then boom, 8-8.
I don't really think so, because I think the offensive coordinator, the head coach, the offensive minded is a little different from back then when we played. I mean, we knew offensively we struggled. They don't struggle. They struggle to get out their own way now, because they know what they're doing offensively. Defensively, they just they playing okay. They playing good, but they can play better. Offensively, they gotta just Caleb just got to put the ball in the right spot, and he does that right now. I mean, at first I was a Fields, until they figure out what was going on.
As
But
we all
now,
were. We
yeah,
all were that.
I'm a
Definitely.
Caleb. I got to go with
Most of
Caleb.
us has turned.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, most of us.
and I
Most of us.
and
I don't
I'm
know who
one
said
not
it.
saying I'm one not to say that I felt that was a bad call when they did it, but now I see what plays he made and how he did it to change my mind on. They understood what they was doing, so I can eat my words. I don't care about it. If I said
Oh
it, I
yeah,
said it. If I didn't,
yeah,
I
yeah,
I give a rat's ass about it. But
yeah. Last year was our cardiac year, man, because we were
yeah,
at the edge of our seats almost every game, every week, breathing hard, almost having a damn heart attack, and then they come back, win the
yeah,
game, and Caleb would throw some
Yeah, but
miraculous throw.
I just don't like how
I,
they compare him to your the best quarterback in the league come from your school. He ain't there yet,
yeah.
not yet.
No, and
Uh,
we know he's not there. We just like where
Yeah,
he's trending.
you talking about from Tech?
Yeah, the best quarterback in the league come from your school, sir.
oh yeah, oh yeah,
Oh yeah,
oh yeah,
yeah. You
absolutely.
talking about Patrick Mahomes?
My
Yeah.
You know
homeboy,
it.
that's my
Yeah,
homeboy, man.
from White House, Texas. I mean, off from that area. Hey, I didn't think he was. When he got to Tech, I knew he's gonna be pretty good. I just didn't think he's gonna
Didn't
be that
expect
good coming out.
greatness.
He jumped out on fire, so he
Yeah, he
has to
did.
come back this year. That's the test right there for him coming back this year because I know what knee surgery feel like, and you have to
Mhm.
come back and play 16
Yeah.
games.
Yeah.
So
But
I think
I
he'll do a
want
good
to,
job.
Lemon, I want to ask you this since we're piggybacking on that. Just a fun little game here. Is Patrick Mahomes still Patrick Mahomes if the Bears drafted him?
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm saying, yeah. That is a great question.
I mean,
We had Matt Nagy, if I'm not mistaken, was our head coach the year that we could have. No, that was not Matt Nagy. That was before Matt
We
Nagy.
had John
uh,
Fox first. We
It
had
was John,
Fox first.
no, it wasn't.
yeah.
We had Fox first before we got
Well,
Nagy.
Fox wanted Deshaun Watson. He didn't
Yeah,
want
we did. And
Yes,
we
he
should have got
wanted.
Watson.
Okay, so it was Fox,
Yeah,
but he wanted
it
Deshaun
was
Watson.
Fox. Yep.
Okay.
Mahomes wasn't even on our radar, and his father played for the Cubs, and
And
his
we're gonna
father
say is
wanted him in
we had
Chicago.
no offense. We had no offensive help for Patrick Mahomes at the team.
Nah, I don't think Mahomes would be if he was in Chicago. I don't think he'll be who he is now. I don't think so. I don't think so because I
I
don't think
agree with you.
Chicago would have let him done
Exactly.
what
Andy
he's doing
Reid.
in with Kansas City.
In fairness, I think.
Pretty Ricky, what's up, buddy?
In fairness, I think Scott would have appreciated having a Patrick Mahomes. Considering, look at the quarterbacks that he went to the Super Bowl, and he took two different teams to the Super Bowl. Hell, Jake Delhomme. What did we say about Jake Delhomme?
The Bengals was a pretty solid team too back then. He had Steve Smith, still one of my favorite receivers all
Oh
time.
yeah, Steve Smith is
He was
a
a
Hall of
dog too.
Fame dog, like for sure.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I'm saying,
but
like,
I
John
think
Fox do a
Mahomes would
little
have
offense
made.
now.
Yeah,
We
Mahomes
still
would have
had
made
no-
our players play better. I think so.
I don't think that Mahomes would have the range to do what he did in Kansas City
I
Agreed.
if
think I
he was
agree
in
with that.
Chicago.
Agree.
Yeah.
Don't
And I
you
mean,
just think that was in him though? Because like I remember seeing him the 5,000-yard season that Cliff Kingsbury had at Tech, and then the 5,000-yard season Pat Mahomes had looked totally different.
Yeah,
Oh,
no, they did. They definitely did.
yeah.
I just think
Eh,
that's in Mahomes, you know.
Yep.
I just think well, Cliff didn't start. Don't know what. I don't think
True.
Cliff started. But Mahomes did. I just think that in Kansas City the Chiefs gave him a lot more leeway because they needed somebody then, and I think that's when Alex was there. Alex,
Yeah.
Smith was there. They went to the AFC Championship game,
yeah.
man. He
yeah,
threw over like 4,200, 4,300
yeah,
yards.
and I
But
think Alex knew before that time, before he was getting ready to take it.
we always talk about how important a coach quarterback combo is. Like you bring up a Tom
Oh yeah.
Brady and a Belichick as well. Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid is going to be one of the greatest 1-2 punches.
Yeah.
Oh, for
quarterbacks as
sure.
well.
Yeah,
I don't think
without
Patrick
doubt.
Mahomes could have done that with John Fox because at the same time, John Fox was never in the future of the Chicago Bears either.
Nah, he
True,
just
but
got
Fox
that
took
Never
two
in
job,
the
came
teams to
in.
the Super Bowl.
No,
He
was
took
in
the
the
Broncos
league.
and the Panthers to the Super Bowl, though.
John Fox's problem was he complained outwardly too much, and the Bears didn't like that.
Well, that's why I said he was never in the future of the Bears. The Bears were going to trade him or get rid of him. They weren't going to keep him. They don't want those
quarterback.
But I'm saying, listen, think about the quarterbacks that he had when he went to Super Bowl with the Panthers and the Broncos. He took those teams to Super Bowls with not so good quarterbacks. Imagine him having an actual great quarterback, or even just a good, or like slightly better than good. He would have done even more than that. He would have won the damn Super Bowl.
Bears never wanted John Fox, in my opinion. They never gave him anything. They were going to get rid of him regardless, which is why they gave him Mitch Trubisky.
Frank.
They gave him Mitch Trubisky.
Hold on, Frank, stop.
There's no hold on.
He said they going to get rid of him anyway.
Frank, listen to me good. The John Fox hire was the first time that the Bears had ever gotten a.
I agree. I'm not saying I agree with
John
that.
Fox to say, hey, you're gone in 2 years.
I'm not saying that.
I would call that either.
I'm just saying the Bears were not going to keep John Fox regardless. It was not going to happen.
I don't want that to be true because we the year before we had I want to say a top 10 defense with John Fox that last year. Our offense wasn't doing anything, and then obviously we drafted Mitch. Not unbeknownst to John Fox, he didn't even know we were going to take Mitch. And because Ryan Pace, dumbass, sat up here and just undermined him and went ahead over his head and was like, you know what, I'm going to take Mitch. Mitch didn't do nothing in college. He even been drafted at all or drafted that high for that damn matter.
You remember who his quarterback was, Frank? He walked in the door with Mike Glennon.
Mike Glennon.
Are you guys assuming that I am tearing apart John Fox right now?
Kinda.
No, I'm saying the Bears didn't want John Fox.
They
did not want.
I don't think they did
Bears
either.
fans. They did not want John Fox. John Fox was out the door to them.
So why get him, Frank? Why get him?
To save the fans, because all we've been getting is shit ass fucking coaches with no experience. So you go out and get one with experience just to fire him in 2 years and give him nothing. Like if you actually gave him a team, that would have showed that they wanted John Fox. They never gave him a team.
Had Ryan Pace not undermined him, we would have had Deshaun Watson, and we would have had the damn best defensive football with Deshaun Watson as our quarterback that year in 2018 and could have won the damn Super Bowl.
I don't. You're saying for 2018?
Yes.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong in that, but we got Mitch Trubisky.
Hey, I'm saying this, man. Hey, John Fox, and this is where I was saying Lemonhead. I think that actually John Fox would have been just fine with Pat Mahomes because remember what was so iconic about that Denver team? That Denver team he took to the Super Bowl. Do you remember? Anybody remember what was iconic about that?
Yeah, it was Peyton Manning.
He set both records.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
5,400 yards passing and 55 touchdowns in the season.
It wasn't until they ran up against Seattle, and Seattle put up a Chicago Bears 1985 Bear performance in the Super Bowl.
My point is to say that I believe if John Fox had Patrick Mahomes, he would have opened the floodgates. Like, no, man, pass that ball.
Hey, Lemon. Hey, we want to thank you for coming on. We don't know if you want to stay or you want to go.
Oh, I'm good. I'm listening.
Okay.
I'm enjoying it. I told man, I messed up last week at that Wi-Fi. Whenever my wife told me about that Wi-Fi, I say, I ain't know that can happen. so I just been having fun.
Okay. Well,
hey, can we get a prediction from Lemonhead real quick?
Yeah, what you got the Bears record going this year?
Yeah.
What do you have as the Bears record this year?
I don't want them to lose a game. Well, I do know that I want Green Bay. We got to beat Green Bay because Sterling Sharp he's been to Houston a couple of times and he talk a lot of noise.
He's been talking trash, huh? Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, Sterling always talk noise. He a noise talker.
Yeah, like his brother, huh?
Yeah. That's where his brother get it from. That's where his brother get it from.
Another one before the injury. That was a bad boy.
He was now. Yeah, obviously, winning Triple Crown. Listen, it ain't too many
Don Magic Mikowski to Sterling Sharp, man, I was like, damn.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pissing me off.
Sterling was probably one of the best receivers I covered.
Yeah.
Him,
I can see that.
Jerry,
Oh yeah, I can see that too. Yeah.
You know, Mark Carrier.
Yeah.
What was those rivals like back then? Living here against them damn green bastards.
Oh yeah, it was a rivalry. You could. It was like, hey, it's gonna be a party. we were showing up. We were not showing up.
Oh yeah.
So, fellas, we've been sitting up here talking about the Bears. A little bit about what do you guys think about the local media overreacting? I feel that it's overreaction about the Bears 27-9 loss to the Cincinnati Bengals, because it's like everybody's in panic mode right now. Are you guys in panic mode? Because I'm certainly not. I'm not in panic mode yet. It's not like we're in the 5th week of the season and everything is coming back to bite us. We don't have no pass rush. Secondary's getting torched. Caleb's running for his life. So what are your guys' thoughts about, pretty much hearing from the local media after one bad preseason game, that, the Bears are in a whole lot of trouble?
I wouldn't put no stock. I wouldn't put no stock into the preseason game. I mean, they playing guys that's probably not going to make the team. They trying to get a good look at them. The players probably only play a quarter. I mean, not a quarter, but
a drive,
a drive or something like that. So yeah, you can't take that they gonna be who they gonna be. I think when the season starts, they gonna come in and they gonna play. I think they opening with who?
Carolina
and Charlotte. I'll be there.
So they'll come out that game. Is it home? Is it a home game?
No, it's gonna be in Charlotte.
It's gonna be in Chicago.
No, Charlotte.
Charlotte. Yeah, I hate them away games on the first game, but I like to be at home, get out of my bed, and come to the game. But yeah, I think they'll be okay. I mean, I think they're gonna play good, and I think they're gonna, shock a lot of people.
Frank, what do you think?
Am I worried? No, it's way too soon. Way too soon. Like how Lemon was saying, it's preseason. No one really cares. Most of these people aren't going to make the team. Most of them are pretty much just seeing if they're going to make the practice squad or auditioning for another team. But I mean, am I still worried right now about our left tackle position? Yes. And I said that earlier. I was hoping at least to see some spark out of somebody to give me hope, but that worries me because every single one of our left tackles, in my opinion, has played bad, both preseason games. In all honesty, I think Theo Benedict played pretty good the first preseason game, but I think he played right side because Wright didn't play.
Yeah, he didn't play left side.
He played right side.
But I mean, he did pretty well. But I am still worried about this. I am still worried about this left tackle, and I'm sure we'll bring it up a little later with Dexter coming off the field during practice today because of rumors with trades. I really hope that's for offensive tackle because
no, I don't. No, I do not want a trade.
I'm saying right now.
For left tackle, not at all. That would be dumb.
So what are you trading Dexter for?
It would be for a D tackle most likely, or a DB.
Exactly,
I mean, if anything, you're going to be trading him maybe for a D end. I don't see them trading.
Yeah, I wouldn't trade him even for a
because
DB.
Van Burn is already going to be proven that he might be starting for all we know. Like, I mean, that kid is playing his ass off. So
well, he needs some more time to develop. Now he has a lot of wrestling. But
I'm hearing a lot of stuff out there that Dwan Jones is getting traded out of Cleveland, and would I mind him starting at left tackle until Ozzie is back? I wouldn't mind that.
Well, see, the thing about that, Frank, is that the odds that players or that teams will actually trade offensive linemen, especially this early before the season starts, is very slim to none. You rarely see, if at all, any team trading their starting left tackle or starting offensive lineman before the season. You don't see that because they already got them locked in.
You're doing that for
they're already locked in their contracts, or they already locked in.
He's not locked in though. You're doing that for a 1-year rental, pretty much.
But you don't
until
have to
Ozzy
do
is
that.
100%
You don't have
healthy.
to
You don't have to do that because forget the depth on the team. If you really want to go get an established left tackle, the guy from Detroit that retired, you can just go pick him up. He knows Ben Johnson's system.
He doesn't
bring
want to
him-
come back. That's
Yeah,
already
like
been
Hey,
reported.
hey,
He's going
newsflash,
to
guys.
retire.
Ozzy Capillo, it's off the pup list, so he's back in the
Right,
damn
but it's going
phone.
to take some time. You don't want to rush him back.
And you're not rushing him back. You are
Listen,
not
who's to say
rushing
they're
him
not
back.
rushing him back
And I am
already?
not
You
I
know,
am not comfortable with putting Braxton Jones out there starting week 1.
I'm not either.
But let me hear from you, JB. What do you think as far as the local media? Are they overreacting or they're spot on?
So for me, I think the local media gives you the ultimate Jekyll and Hyde. When one thing goes wrong, it's World War III. When one thing goes right, they're the best since sliced bread. They never really give you the real picture. They always give you this like the clickbait trap. And like people like Cap and all that, man, I don't listen to a word they say. The hell with all them. I'm telling you right now, I'm concerned because the last time the next time we get a good left tackle will be the first time in a long time. And
Yeah.
the way that Caleb is still, I'm gonna just say he's a little wild. He needs that protection. He needs to make sure that spot is solidified so
That's
he
the
doesn't
blind side. That's
get
the
hit.
blind side, man. You got to protect him over there.
And then I'm concerned about the defense, yes, and then I'm concerned about the training staff. Hell, everybody's always hurt and come back and getting hurt. I'm concerned about Kyler Gordon. Will he play? Won't he play? I'm concerned about Thieneman getting swallowed up on the line, looking like lost the other day. And I'm concerned about a lot on the defensive side of the ball.
All right, Mr. Chicago, what about you?
Well, I would say this. So dealing with Chicago media is twofold, right? So there is a lot of hyperbolic takes and commentating going on, but on the other side of that, we do appreciate the Lawrence Holmes, the Herb Howards, the David Hoffs, and Brad Biggs, and those guys, because a lot of those guys do typically ask the questions that we want to know as Bears fans, strictly to those coaches and those players, and we appreciate that. Now, to JB's point, there is a lot of it's a lot of superlatives, right? It's like it's the greatest ever or it's the worst ever. And it's hardly ever anything in between. And that's the problem too, because then they puts us as fans in panic mode, like, oh shit, well, here we go again with this. It's like we got to worry about this on top of that. But genuine concern about the games, these preseason games themselves, no, I'm not. Because Caleb only had a couple of snaps. Even though Ben Johnson was on record saying he wasn't going to put Caleb out there because he didn't need to see anything from him, I think Caleb kind of convinced him to let him get a couple reps out there to get his feet up under him and get some live football action. And he just kept him in there for a couple of series. And they had a nice little drive for their opening drive, but then they didn't do nothing with it. But needless to say, I am concerned about the defense as well because the fact that we're looking to, possibly shop one player, and we just signed Marcus Davenport, who although he knows Dennis Allen's system, he still can't ever stay on the damn field long enough to even play in it. So it's like, well, what's the point of even bringing him over here if he probably ain't gonna make the damn roster no way? Because now after this last game, it's gonna be chopping block. Now everybody on the block. So with that being the case, the defense, I'm not convinced it's gonna be good enough. I already have a bet with a Bear fan that we're gonna be top 15, which I think is a bunch of bullshit. No, we're not. We're gonna probably be like 20th or 21st, and I'm being possibly polite about that. But I'm hoping that these injuries that have stacked up, we eventually get back those guys and they come back in the fold, make an instant impact. We're gonna need that down the stretch, especially with these tougher games in October, like November, December.
Okay. Well, see, with me, I'm not worried. And the reason why I'm not worried is on the offensive line, we got an ace in the hole. You can always, if shit gets bleak, you can always move Tooney over there to left tackle.
You don't want
a lot of teams don't have that. I know, Mr. Chicago, you looking like that, but a lot of teams don't have that luxury. That's a luxury that we do have.
True. But who's going to play his position? You talking about Newman?
Hey, they got somebody up there that can.
They got some pretty solid guards.
Yeah, they got some solid guards that can come in there and play that position.
No, I don't disagree. I'm just saying that taking Tooney out. Tooney he's been our right. He's been our guard. He's been the perfect person for
And
that
I get
position.
that, but what I'm sitting up there saying is, if it comes down to it, you can sit up there and put somebody, you can put him in that position until Ozzie Trapillo gets back better, until maybe guys sit up there and are practicing better or more comfortable as far as Jedrick Willis, as far as being in the system. Because we also got to remember with him, this is his first year in the system. You know, we don't know what's going on with Karan Mamagazi.
Also a good
you know,
guard.
we got McFadden. He's good at guard. He's serviceable there. So just in case something like that does happen, you do have an option that a lot of teams don't have. As far as the defense, I told you, if they're healthy, they're going to be better than what they were last year. Simply put.
I still disagree. Health don't matter when they're not that good.
Well, yeah, I disagree with that too. Because if you ain't producing, it don't matter if you're healthy.
Hold on. This is why I call it like that. Is because for the
podcast in Chicago, so they got.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is the reason why I do believe in that, because the thing is this: the backups that you playing, are they better than the starters? No, they're not. So if you're sitting up there and you got a healthy squad, you got a healthy defensive squad, they're going to be better than what they are. Is the nickel cornerback that you got now, is they better than Kyler Gordon? No. Is the damn
Is Kyler Gordon better than Kyler Gordon?
The starting cornerback, they didn't have Jalen Johnson. Is the starting cornerback better than Jalen Johnson?
All right.
No.
But Fal, you missing the biggest point on that. On two fronts, actually. Go back to your Tooney comment. It was not that long ago when Joe Tooney had to go to left tackle to prevent Patrick Mahomes from getting destroyed. And then they lost to the Super Bowl because the left guard, who was more than serviceable, ended up getting blown up. Because what Joe Tooney brought was the ability to help Creed Humphrey at center and the left. You can't do that if you just a left tackle.
So, like I said, but you're not listening to what I said. I said, if that is the case, the thing is this. At the end of the day, the defense, if healthy, is going to be better than what it was last year, because you will have starters, not backups playing.
We're already not healthy, Foul.
Starters were not.
We're already not healthy, Foul.
To begin with.
We're not healthy, Foul. Kobe Bryant is already out for the first 6 weeks.
I don't think you're listening to yourself.
I said, if the starters are healthy, the defense, let me say it again, will be better than what it was last year.
And you're saying hypothetically, I'm telling you realistically, they're not. They're not right now. They're not healthy now.
Hey, Tweedledee and Tweedle fucking dumb. I said if. I didn't say if they are healthy. I said if they are healthy, the defense will be better. Kyler Gordon is on his way back.
No, he don't. No, he don't. He wants to keep talking.
Jalen Johnson is already healthy. Tyreek Stevenson will be back. You got Booker for a full year. Dio is sitting up there. He's back. Brady Jerry will be starting this season. Hey, I'm just sitting up there talking about guys that were not really there to sit up there and play.
Shamar Turner still ain't back. Shamar Turner still ain't back yet.
Shamar Turner ain't really fucking played last shit anyway, so I'm not counting on him.
Hey, Fal, if I'm a bum and I'm not healthy, if I'm a bum and I'm healthy, I'm still a bum.
Still a bum.
Damn.
A bum is still a bum, Fal.
Is Austin Booker a bum?
No, Dio, you got way too much stock in Dio, and I don't like that shit for you at all. I'm so disappointed in you. Dio didn't do shit in Indy. He ain't doing shit now.
Is he not one of the best?
He ain't even fucking out there. He's not even out there. So we're always defeating no damn if argument, because the if will never happen, which we already heard.
I don't know.
Tell me this, jackass. Is he expected to play this season? So you're not expecting him to play at all this season, right? Let me get that straight, right?
He got fucking play. He better play.
No, I'm saying he better play.
What an idiot.
Kyler Gordon don't play foul. I'm on your ass.
Listening to
your ass like emerald.
Let me ask Lemonhead the same question. Can you hear me?
Hey, I hear you. I hear you.
So what the debate is now is just because, let's say, because they're in the NFL, so let me not go so harsh as to say bums. But
Okay.
if you have a subpar guy next to you or in front of you that's a starter, is that helpful if he's not healthy, or healthy if he's still no good? Or do you need somebody better?
You're going to need somebody better.
Thank you. That's
Once
I
again,
ain't trying to hear that shit. Brian only hear his own damn narrative.
is he better? Is Austin Booker better? Yes or no?
we don't know because
We don't know. Listen. He has listen, Kyle. Let me ask that question, Kyle. Let me ask that question honestly. Let me ask that question honestly, Kyle.
He played in less fucking games last
I
year.
have listen. The two players I have the greatest. Listen, the two players I have the biggest expectations for is Booker and, if given the opportunity, Vandenberg. If Vandenberg get out there and he's an every down defensive tackle, then I think he's gonna wreck some shit. But he still got technique to keep developing right now. And they even said this on the 670 show that he is a football player, but he still doesn't know what he's doing just yet. And so once he gets to learn how to really play that damn spot and solidify that damn spot right there, defensive tackle, we gonna be off to the races. We see potential in Booker. Listen. We see potential. We seen a small sample size in Booker. We see a small sample size in Booker, so we can say we have confidence, have belief that he could be something there. It could be something there, or it could be smoke and mirrors. It could have been just him being a rotational guy, and he took advantage of opportunities that was given to him last year.
I'm not talking about Vandenberg. I just heard out your fucking mouth that you said that fucking Dio is better than Booker. Okay,
that's not what he said. That's not what he said.
Stop the cap.
I literally asked the man. Frank, did you not hear me? I literally asked.
I heard you.
I
You
said,
You did. I heard that too.
Austin Booker better than Dio. You said no.
No, that's not what I said. That's not what I said. I didn't even ask that damn question. I didn't even ask that. I didn't even ask that question. Listen. Hold on. Foul. An emphatic fucking no. Dio's not better than no goddamn Austin Booker. No, he's not.
I know.
Dio ain't better than this goddamn body right now.
So when you guys started talking that, I stood up and said, is Austin Booker not better than Dio? You said no. Because we were talking about guys being bums and not better. And I said, Austin Booker is better than Dio.
Great point. Great point.
That's supposed to mean some shit. Listen, just because he's better than Dio, what the fuck does that have to do with the damn price of the damn iPhone in Tokyo? Not a goddamn thing. Because there's still ain't enough production in that damn position.
The guy has sit up there and he showed that he's better than Dio. I think that Austin Booker is a good player. Is he reached his potential yet? No, absolutely not. But he's better than we had, which will make the fucking defensive line better than what it was last year.
That's why it remains to be seen what Austin Booker can ultimately become. That's a question mark. We know what he did last year in a small sample size. But we can listen to me. We know what Austin Booker did in a small sample size, but you cannot predicate and bank on that for a whole goddamn 17-game season. You can't do that. No, you
see that? That's your IQ, buddy. 0.
Yeah.
So you don't think that he'll have more than 4 sacks this year?
I hope so. I hope he will. But if you only get 6 sacks, hold on, Frank. If Book only gets 6 sacks instead of 4, you don't think it's a goddamn big ass boost, won't you?
I ain't gonna say
it's a fucking boost.
No, I expect him to have more than 6.
Big ass boost. It's just better than it was last year, jackass. Yeah. And like I said up there, I didn't say the Bengals
that don't mean shit.
Fucking 27th to fucking 10th in fucking defense. I simply said that if healthy, it would be better than it was last year.
So instead of being 27, they'll be 26. Okay. That's a big ass improvement.
That's your dumb
with your light skin ass. Okay.
Hey, Chicago, I'm gonna throw you a lob, Chicago. I'm gonna throw you a lob because he's talking out his ass right now. Because I remember Montez Sweat having 2 years of 6 and 5.5 sacks not too long ago before he just got this 10. So cut the crap, boy.
No. Hold on. Get it right, jackass. First of all, he had it 1 year like that. The other year he came halfway the season, jackass.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It does fucking matter.
Get your Bears, and everybody thought he was great, and he had 5.5 the year before. He had 5.5 years before.
Listen,
let me ask
JB. The thing
I wanna
about
ask
it
you
is,
one
I
question.
Hey, we gonna suspend him next week. Don't worry about it. We gonna
he
suspend
got
him.
I'm gonna
8
ask
sacks,
you- I'm
JB, but I only saw
Probation.
like 8. I watched every fucking game.
Go ahead, Frank.
Oh, even Sweat getting 10 sacks.
I 100% understand where foul is coming from. We had the most injured defense in the NFL last year.
No, we
If
didn't. San
stay
Francisco
healthy-
did. San
No,
Francisco
we
did.
weren't. We blew out
San
San
Francisco
Francisco. I
had
don't know
more
what
injured
crack pipe
players. Their
fucking
starters
thing
did not
We didn't blow
execute
that.
their
We
game.
blew
We
out
lost
San
to San
Francisco.
Francisco by a goddamn touchdown.
But no, the thing is, when we're talking about like,
That's
and you
insane.
guys said it, Booker is better than Dio right now. He is better than Dio. Booker has better. He's gonna keep getting better. Booker gained, I think it was 18 pounds of solid muscle this offseason. So
That's
we're
good.
hoping he still has that quick speed too to go along
I'm
with him.
expecting him to take off.
When we're talking about, say, a Montez Sweat, can you imagine if we do have a Booker who's giving you 10 sacks next year? What Montez Sweat's going to do on the other side?
I want to see
if
it.
Booker
But
gives us 10
again,
sacks.
I have to see it.
like
Yeah.
I'm
I know,
saying,
and we're
Yeah.
basing that. We don't
One
know
guy-
what's going to happen.
I think
All
Booker
we
has
can
the
do
potential
right
of
now
doing
is
that.
pull our
Absolutely. I
defense
believe
up.
that.
hey,
I believe he has the
I
potential.
live in the real world. The real world. One guy we paying $15 million for to hope
Yeah,
he
I mean, that was a horrible decision by Ryan.
turns out to be somebody.
15 million for 2 goddamn sacks since he's been here.
Another guy we're prepping up to be what? Slightly better than that guy? No, we need to see
Slightly
it.
better.
We need to see it.
Slightly
Hey,
better.
Foul. Hey, Foul. Hey, hold on, JB. Hey, Foul. Let me hold on. Foul. Let me ask your light skinned ass a stupid ass question. Then. Let me like
compared to a guy that was in his third and had fucking what? 5, 4.
Foul.
And
Let me
when
ask
he
your
came-
hold on. Since everybody a jackass to you, let me ask your light skinned ass.
He just need a mirror to talk to himself.
Hold on, JB. Let me ask Foul. Let me ask your light skinned ass a stupid ass ranked when it comes to the amount of money they have spent their defense. Where? I bet you get it wrong too.
No, I won't. They are one of the top spenders on defense.
And look at what the fuck we got out of that goddamn money we invested in them. Not a goddamn thing.
So, what
Yeah.
are we? What is that
tell me
being
this.
based on?
How many of those big name guys that we paid money to? How many of them was playing?
None of them really. Like, seriously.
Thank you.
Montez Sweat and Grady were playing every game.
Grady missed the
Tyler
first
Gordon missed
6 games of the
majority of
season.
the
if I'm
fucking
not
season,
mistaken.
jackass.
And your dumb ass paid him first.
What are you talking about?
You paid him, and now his ass still ain't. He's still hurt. He's still hurt.
Hey, Chicago, listen to me. It's not like we got
him and
Vita
David
Vea and
Johnson
he's hurt.
only played 5 fucking games.
It's not like we got Aiden Hutchinson and he's hurt. It's not like we got Aaron Donald and
We
he's
got
hurt.
Dio or Dingbo.
Dio, Neville Gallimore. Ooh.
Shamar Turner. Shamar Turner.
Quit acting like we rolling out the A class on this
Nobody's
defense.
saying
We're not.
that, you jackasses. Nobody's sitting up there
Okay,
saying
so
that.
Foul. I got Foul.
Tell me, hold on. So
You're the jackass for saying
that
that this defense is gonna be much better than what they are with being healthy.
very low ranked.
Hey, next
Is that
subject,
what you're telling me?
Hey, Foul. Hold on. To your light skinned ass knowledge, what we gonna be ranked at this year on defense? Go ahead and lie. Let's make up some shit.
If healthy, I would say probably maybe 18th, maybe 20th.
So we jumping from 28 to 20. And you're ecstatic about how great we are.
Hey,
the 20s and shit. And we call that progress.
Once again, that's 8 spots. Once again, I didn't say the defense was going to be fucking elite. You never heard that come out my mouth. I said
better,
the defense, once again, let me
Boy, you said better.
Hey, let me hear.
This is what we deal
I
with.
said
better.
I got a 2.0 and I got a 2.1. That's better.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
Hold
we
on.
going in.
What good
We
is
have fun.
what
We
good
have
is
fun.
you for being the tallest midget if you still a damn midget?
Thank you.
It don't matter.
So what y'all want? Y'all want the defense to be top 10? You think the defense going to be top 10?
I'd love to play with top
No.
15, but we don't have top 15 talent.
We don't have the talent. We don't have the talent.
I'm not delusional. I never said the defense was going to be fucking great. I never said the defense was going to be elite. I said that the defense would be better than it was last year.
You said it'd be good.
Damn near,
You
hold
said
on.
it'd be good.
Damn near went to the fucking NFC Championship with a defense that fucked up, I think they would be a little bit better this year on defense.
You said they were going to be good. Your words were they're going to be good this year.
No.
Hey, light-skinned fella up top that can't shut up. Let Lemon take us out.
Hey, I got to get on to my little thing also.
Go ahead, Lemon. That's why
all right. Enjoy yourself, man. Have a safe night, brother.
Hopefully you'll come back during the season.
Yeah.
All right, bet that.
Hey, come back.
All right, it was good talking to you, Lemon. You have a good one.
Good talking to you, man.
Y'all got to really seriously listen instead of putting words in my mouth. I did not say the defense.
You don't listen to yourself. You
don't listen to yourself at all.
Guys, I was listening to everything Fa was saying. He never said that they were going to be an elite defense or anything.
He didn't say elite either. He said they're going to be good, but they're going to be better.
He said that they're going to be better.
He said good. He didn't say good. He didn't say good.
They will be better than they were last year.
I'm going to sit here and I'm going to say defensively, if we are healthy,
bullshit.
I can see us.
Stop splitting hairs. Listen,
if I
stop splitting hairs.
If I had a 2.0 grade point average and the next semester I got a 2.2, yeah, I was better. Am I happy that I got a 2.2 from a 2.0? Hell no.
As long as I'm playing sports.
That little ass progress ain't gonna make a damn world of difference.
I said that I was going to be happy. I just said the defense would be better than they were
sound
last
year. You sound pretty goddamn excited about this defense, and I don't like that.
You sit up there and say that the defense gonna be worse than it was last year with starters coming back and playing.
Because some of these goddamn players, they don't fucking be out there. We already come into the season without certain players. Kobe Bryant's not out there. Kyler Gordon ain't out there.
He didn't hear the words that came out.
Already. Tyrese Stevenson may not be out there.
If we are healthy. Up front, we ain't got enough.
No, we don't.
I didn't say we did.
I'm not denying.
I didn't say that we had enough.
So stop saying if we healthy, we gonna be better. Like it's a
we would be, motherfucker, because there's people that we're missing. God damn.
You play that healthy card way too much for me. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I don't appreciate you even playing that goddamn health card for some damn mediocre ass players.
Michael Gordon's coming back, we'll be dead last. Jalen Johnson's coming back, we'll be dead last. Everybody's coming back, we'll be dead last.
With the dead last. Now who putting words in people's mouths?
See hyperbolic light skin shit you doing.
No, that's not.
We never said we're gonna be dead last.
I guess we
said we're gonna be dead last. You never heard me say that. You never heard me utter those words.
In Chicago, you're not wrong. You didn't say that. But Foul didn't also say that they're gonna be elite.
No, they're gonna be elite either. We never said. You never hear me saying elite.
We're gonna have an elite defense.
Nobody ever said that, Frank. Frank, nobody said that, Frank.
We are better, hands down.
Frank, if we go from 28th to 24th, yes, we are technically better. Does that make us good enough? Or
does that make us good enough? No, the hell it don't.
Foul never said that's good enough.
I never said that was going to make us sit up there where we're going to be, that's good enough. I didn't say that. I just said the defense would be better than it was last year. That's it. I didn't say that it was going to make the fucking Bears. God damn it. The defense is just going to be fucking elite. You got them back.
We are on the cusp of being the goddamn Cincinnati Bengals, where we score a lot of goddamn points and give up a lot of goddamn points.
Let's get some shout outs, because we ain't gonna never be that goddamn
don't. I've seen a lot of teams that got a lot of speed and didn't do shit, so don't bring that up.
Yep.
Don't bring that up. You gotta have it.
Our offense is gonna be potent. Our offense is gonna be top 5 in the damn league. We already know that. So this offense is gonna be
a lot of fast idiots on the football field.
This offense is gonna carry this team. This offense is gonna have to carry this team.
And who said they wasn't?
You're insinuating that the defense is going to play better enough to actually hold their own weight, and they're not going to.
Chicago, it's not for shout-outs. We're dragging way over time.
Why are you
shout-out time? Let's
Why are you calling me out?
Because 45 minutes.
You're the last one.
I just said it is time for shout-outs, and we're still trying to get into the top. So
after that comment, I should
get into shout-outs. Let's go.
Ahead.
Shout out.
Go ahead, Chicago. You can kick it off.
It's always my pleasure to be on the show on Tuesday, you know. Oh, Miss World, man. Let me put my Chicago Gets World hat on, man, you know. Shout out to Burdane's hat store up there in Chicago. I had to order me a hat, you know. Chicago Gets the World. They stole my slogan. I'm gonna talk to them about getting me some copyright residuals out of that damn slogan. But anyway, man, it's good to be on the show with you fellas. Love what we're seeing out of our Chicago teams. I had to wear my Chicago everything shirt, you know. That is. Definitely looking forward to. I just can't wait until week 1 in Carolina. I can't wait to be at that game, acting the damn fool, talking shit, and reporting live at the game, talking to fans there. So looking forward to that. I'll be home next weekend, y'all. I will be at the White Sox games against the Minnesota Twins. I'm a link up with y'all and with T-Nick because I know he's going to be tailgating there at the game too. So
is that what day is it? That's Friday.
That's Friday. Yeah.
Not this Friday, right?
No, it's next Friday. Next Friday.
Labor Day weekend, you said, right?
Yep. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So yeah, definitely looking forward to that, and looking forward to seeing obviously looking forward to fantasy football too. Shout out to Cook. Definitely looking forward to redeeming myself this year in fantasy football. But anyway, man, Chicago sports is back. Goddamn it! Above all else, Chicago gets the goddamn world. I love this shit talking. This is shit talking season, man. I'm loving all this shit.
Nothing wrong with it, man. Nothing
yes,
wrong
sir.
Nothing wrong with it.
We had a lot of jackasses come up.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you. A lot of light skin shit was being spewed out here. Now, I don't do light skin.
That was the dark skin shit coming out of me.
No. Listen, JB. Foul is the goddamn president and damn correspondent of the goddamn light skin committee. He been out here saying light skin shit.
I ain't got nothing to do with what he be talking about. But still, we all know he.
JB, you on the side with me. You on the caramel side, man. You ain't light skin, man. No, you ain't light skin. You brown skin, man.
Y'all motherfuckers confused.
Again, another mirror moment.
Go ahead.
Really?
Go ahead, Frank.
Shout out, regardless. Hey, it's always fun to get on here and argue with you guys because regardless of what it is, we all want the same thing and we want what's best for our Chicago Bears. So it's always fun coming on here on Tuesdays. Lemon, much appreciated for him coming on and giving us some of his knowledge on the game, on the 90s, Dicka, all that type stuff. Always nice to hear those. Other than that, damn, dude. Shout out. We didn't get to really talk about anything else other than the Bears. There's nothing wrong with that. It's Bears season now. White Sox need to start figuring this shit out. They've been struggling the last few games. They're still in first place, only holding by like 2 games, though, if I'm not mistaken.
2.5. Yeah.
So, yeah, way too close. Cubs are still playing well, even though the Twins aren't freaking losing. So the Cubs can't really go anywhere because or not the Twins. Sorry, the Brewers. They're not losing. So
White Sox beat the Mets the other day.
But hey, regardless, and I know we already passed it, but I got to give a shout out to that Chicago Crosstown Classic. It is so nice to watch games where both teams are actually freaking good. That was so much fun to watch. So
3-3, man. 3-3.
Yep.
Hey Frank, you just in case you were wondering, and I am being a jackass on this one. Is there a certain young lady in the W that you want to give a shout out to?
She should have fucked better.
Stop the cap.
Didn't she blow like a game-winning layup against the?
You better get your goddamn ass up out of here.
You serious?
I'm pretty sure she did miss a game-winning layup with no.
And I'm pretty sure she just set the goddamn record for the most rebounds in a game.
That's great. 75% of her own freaking rebounds. I'm not going there with this crap. Shout out to her for breaking the record. Huge shout out to that. Get better at basketball, though. Other than that,
you want to say her name?
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Hey, not talking about the WNBA. Other than that, hey, shout out to all you guys. Shout out football season. Here we go. Angel Reese ain't shit, guys. All right, next up.
I too will shout out a random WNBA female player for doing a damn good job. Shout out to random ass WNBA player. Yes.
You smoke crack, don't you? You smoke crack, don't you?
Y'all are wild.
Hell, man.
It's Bear season, man. We have the
y'all hell, man. Y'all
shout out to her. I will give her bread. She is a dominant rebounder. I've always said that about her. So shout out to her. She's a Dennis Rodman, and there's nothing wrong with that. All right. There's absolutely nothing wrong with a Dennis Rodman.
Not at all. That's a Hall of
You
Fame.
said about that young lady.
Yep, that's a Hall of Fame.
Ugly ass dude though, but
Hey,
all
man.
right, next up.
You don't have to. Got you. Put the goddamn shovel down, Frank.
Hey, it's not your shout out. JB, it's on you.
Oh, shit.
Brother,
Shout out to the Pope too.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Chicago has started getting better at sports when he came in as the Pope. So
Absolutely. Go ahead, Drake. I mean, Foul.
You called him Drake. Y'all disrespectful, man.
Oh, you want to call me Drake, huh?
Hey, I had to come to your defense.
No, damn that. I ain't gonna beat you. Hey, goddamn it. I ain't gonna beat too many jackasses. I'm gonna see your ass next week.
When you say jackass, try to put words in my mouth and make it seem like I said this shit. Go ahead, JB.
Oh, shit.
Shout out to you all. I think that this has been the highlight of my day. The chat, y'all fellas, Frank's disdain for Angel Reese, Kyle in his mirror moments. It's just been great.
Did you call him Frank Disdain?
I heard that. It's all
I
good.
said his disdain.
No, he said his disdain for Angel Reese. Y'all can't hear today. Y'all showing y'all goddamn age today. He said his disdain for Angel Reese. And to that point, JB, Frank has way beyond disdain at this goddamn point. It's way beyond that.
Like, I'm gonna have to buy Q-tips for y'all for Christmas, man. Like the economy size from Costco or something, man.
I'm gonna send you two motherfuckers on a date. Where y'all want to go?
You paying?
If you paying,
Mr. Chicago and JB on the fucking date. Where the fuck y'all want to go? Since y'all
Hey,
I want at the goddamn steakhouse on goddamn.
You see what I'm saying, Mr. Chicago?
I want to get that
game.
The goddamn steakhouse on Michigan Avenue. Goddamn it! Since you big Papa Cash and shit around this motherfucker there, you got the money and shit. Huh? Okay. Go on there.
But shout out. Let me get into the shout outs. Crook Super Producer, that guy Frank O'Dowd. Hey, TTNL Runaway. Thank you for coming in. Logan and Leah. Time for bed, y'all. Y'all got school in the morning. I know because I got school in the morning. So shout out to you all. Shout out to Bears Down as F. Thank you for chiming in. Thank you for chiming in, Ron Winarski. Hey, Jeanette Johnson, one of our P1s came in early and often. Roma Doomsday's dad popped in. And hey, I don't know what we started, but Roma Doomsday's dad and Ron Winarski had something going on in the chat early on. They was digging on each other.
If I'm not mistaken, they were going at it with Scrolls too.
Yeah, well, are we gonna get to Brother Scrolls? Tucson J, my man. We appreciate it. Shout out to my man AC Adam. AC Adam. Chicago Clubhouse fan Bears Down. Thank you for chiming in. Let's see, who else do we have? Good, Better, Best BJ. He chimed in. Let's see. Joseph, is he a new one, guys? Joseph Archer? Or is that somebody that was new and just came back a while ago?
No, it sounds new. I've never heard that name before.
I ain't heard that name either.
We appreciate it. Shout out to Caleb BJ Loveland. Thank you for chiming in. We appreciate the love. The Scrolls was on early enough. The Scrolls, we didn't gave you the green light, man, to come on in.
Oh, he's always a little shy.
For you.
Little shy.
We left the door open. Come on in. Steph Wallace Bear Down. Thank you for chiming in. We appreciate the love. My man Al Bundy, Frank, leave the door open so he can come in. We want to see him.
He won't sneak in every once in a while. If I put a beer over there, like a little fishing. If I put like a little beer and a fishing pole over there, I'll fish his ass.
Got to be quicker than that.
Ooh, that's a good one. That could have been a start.
FGB Bear Down. I think we said that everything, right? Oh, wait a minute. FGB and Scrolls was into it. I forgot about that. I love that. Man, it was just a feisty Tuesday night, right?
I think they were fighting before us, and then all of a sudden we just built on that. Like their fighting, I think, got us going.
Well, hey, it must have been contagious, but you know what? I love the spark energy. At least we wasn't Weekend at Bernie's around this joint. Lifeless. Shout out to Unc. Hey, Unc, thank you for coming on. Chiming in. We need you to come back on. We just want to know how Peter is doing, how the Chiefs is looking with him and everything. Tell him we send our love to him, and we definitely cheering for him.
Yes, sir.
FGB Bear Down, I wanted to comment, you did say that you had played D1 football, man. You got some knowledge. We see just what school did you play for, and send a shout out to that school, man. We always want to represent because that's hard to do. Everybody can't do it. So shout out to you for playing. Let's see who else. I think that was it, yeah, because we had, oh my God, it was going back and forth like a heavyweight fight.
Yeah.
Sound like somebody got their ass knocked out.
Hey, your boy Bub, thank you for coming in, Bub. We appreciate it. Hey, Sox win 11-7. Come on with it.
Here we go. 11 runs. Nice.
Man, we need
it.
Yes, sir. I agree myself from last night, man. Last night was a shitty game.
Well, we lost to the Rangers 11-2, right? So we still playing. Yeah. Okay, so we got that 11 right back. Good.
Yep,
Good.
sure the hell did.
Okay, Scrolls, November, that'll be perfect because right now we'll have a good sample size of November of what the season is looking like. We will have had quite a few games under our belt, and we can, give like a mid-season assessment. I'll appreciate that come November. Oh, man, I'm so sorry. Unc said his sister passed last week. Keep your family.
Oh, man.
Yes.
Condolences, man.
Oh, my God. Hey.
Condolences.
The hook 'em horns. That's what's up. That's what's up, FG. That's what's up. Love. Vince Young and them. Love that. National championship. Beat USC and Matt Leinart, I believe.
Sure did.
The most epic national championship games I've ever witnessed. Definitely.
One of the best ever.
So shout out to you, FG Bear Down, and the Texas Longhorn. Y'all got a Manning on your squad. I want to see what y'all going to do this year. It's time. I want to see it. But other than that, if you did not respond in the comment, but you were in that little eyeball, you know what I'm saying? You're officially known as what, fellas?
Yeah.
L for love. Good times.
Good times.
Lurker. Oh, no, he said, well, Scrolls ass probably played me in the NCAA game on Xbox Series. The only competitive sport. Oh, no. Y'all
yeah, they were going at it, weren't they?
I love it, though. It's good. It's healthy. You know,
It's all love.
Ding, ding.
Hey, shout out to Carl Weathers. God rest his soul, too.
Yes.
But other than that, shout out to any family. My grandson's first day of school, he was wiped out. He ain't ready. Shout out to them. He was in the Shout out to Jordan, who started driver's ed today. We got to get rolling. I got to find me an empty parking lot so we can do some donuts. And shout out to SB and crew. And you all know it. We only have one person watching, right? One. This the podcast mom. Most affectionately known as Sandra Bonham.
Love you, Mom. Love you, Mom.
Hey, Mom.
Look at Easy just popping his ass in here.
He's like the runner of the litter.
Like Ray Charles with those glasses on.
He came my money.
You gotta be quicker than that.
Yeah, I just want to taste.
Listen. Crook out here looking like one of the members of the Blues Brothers, man, with his shades on.
I just want to taste, B.
Howdy, 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 hey. Howdy, 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 oh.
Hit the road, Jack.
Well, they did call him the cricket commissioner. We don't know what he hiding behind them glasses.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, on you, pal.
Okay. So first of all, I want to give a shout out to the chat. The chat was lit tonight. Hey, we appreciate it. Remember, everyone, to like and subscribe to the Chicago Clubhouse Podcast. As you can see, we're not like most podcasts. We don't always agree. Hell, fuck it. Majority of the time, we don't fucking agree. You know, we go back and forth with one another, but it's all love at the end of the day. So, hey, you like what you see? Would love to come on. Join the comments. We would love to put some faces with those words that's being typed.
Serious?
Yeah, I'm serious.
Yeah, we dead serious.
Yeah.
That's serious.
Very.
Yeah. So remember to like and subscribe. It costs absolutely nothing to like and subscribe to the Chicago Clubhouse Podcast.
Stop the cap.
Hey, it don't. Shit. I didn't fucking call. It ain't cost anything for me to like and subscribe. And shit, while you at it, tell your mama, tell your pa, tell your brother, your sister, your auntie, your uncle, your cousins, your niece, your nephew, your brother, your sister. Tell the pastor, tell the first lady, tell the usher, tell the deacon, tell the choir, tell the congregation, tell the motherfucking pimp that's freaking out there on the street and the hoes that's walking. Like and subscribe to the Chicago Clubhouse Podcast. Remember that, because we can use it. We love it. We love everybody. I want to give a shout out to the city of Chicago. Shout out to all the Chicago sports teams: Bulls, Bears, Blackhawks, Cubs, Sox, Fire, Sky. Where else I missed? Shout out to you all. Shout out to the kiddies. Be safe. I know it's the first week for the Chicago Public Schools. Shout out to you guys. Have a very successful school year. Remember to stay safe and to study. Remember that. Shout out to the parents that got to get up early and make sure that their kids go to school. Shout out to you all. Shout out to the teachers that do sometimes a very thankless job. Shout out to you guys as well, and the administration as well. Shout out to you guys. Hey, I know I love something.
Appreciate that, brother. Appreciate that.
Yeah, shout out to you. They don't pay you enough to deal with the shit you deal with.
Oh, they don't.
Yeah, they don't pay me enough either, but that's another subject. Shout out to you fellas, my brothers, Frank the Tank, Mr. Chicago, JB, the crooked producer. Oh, well, I said the crooked producer, the super producer in the back.
Now he a crooked producer sometimes too.
Producer. Shout out to our boy T Nick. Shout out to the entire Chicago Clubhouse Network, the ladies, the fellas. Easy, Pennywise, he ain't been in here dropping that big ass forehead from time to time, so I guess that's pretty good as well. So
hey, just turned 30. Happy birthday, my man.
Happy birthday to Easy. Shout out to Easy. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Easy. Special shout out to our guest tonight, the Lemonhead himself, Lemuel Stinson. Hey, I tried to give Lemonhead a warning. I said, hey, still want to stay on? Oh, all right, I'm listening. But damn it, Lemon, you heard what the Chicago podcast is about some damn night. Some nights we go at it. It wasn't dull tonight, damn it. Shout out to, special shout out to Unc on the passing of his sister. Our deepest condolences here from the Chicago Clubhouse podcast on the passing of his sister. May she rest in peace. May God keep you and your family in his prayers and in our prayers as well. Shout out to my kids the ones that's in college, the ones that's working. Oh, my oldest, he's here for a little bit from the Navy. Shout out to him. He's downstairs doing God knows what, probably playing a video game or something. Shout out to my baby boy that was on here that I had to mute him because he hasn't seen me all day. Wanted to chill out with dad. And just take my phone. Yeah, and took my phone and went upstairs. Okay, I saw you. Give me your phone. He's upstairs. Shout out to my beautiful, gorgeous wife that hears me cuss every day. But I still love her and she still loves me. Shout out to her as well. And shout out to the city of Chicago. And besides that, for Frank the Tank, Mr. Chicago, Statman JB, the super producer, and back to Crooked Commish, I'm your boy Foul. Good night. God bless. Be safe. And guess what, people? We out.
This has been a Chicago Clubhouse Network production.
This is
USA beat Canada hockey again.
You got to decide whether you're a wolf or a sheep.
Fuck Green Bay. Fuck Green Bay.
LeBron James, retire, please.
you're still here.